Hey, how's it going? I'm still Jeremy. It's sunset time, and I'm walking through some neighborhoods in Osaka, Japan. So, how's everything with you? I hope everything's okay. It's more of a rhetorical question since it's basically a one-way street here. I'm talking. So what I'm doing here is I'm leaving work, I've left work, and I'm walking between two train stations. That's the short version. What this is there's lots of different train lines here in Osaka, here in Japan, and sometimes two different lines cross at a station. So you get off at that station and you change to another line, obviously. This is two different train lines. It's the Kintetsu line and the Osaka subway, and they both have a station called Imazato. And the problem is it's not really a transfer station, and it doesn't come up in searches when you use like an app to find a train route somewhere. These are not considered transfer stations because it's about 1 kilometer between them, so about half a mile, and you just have to walk through this neighborhood. So that's what I'm doing. I'm walking through this neighborhood. I do this sometimes I don't. The way around this, if you don't feel like doing that, is to take one line farther and change it to another station and then come back, which is a pain. So basically, we are here just to see what we can see, because the one station is there, the station I'm going to, the other Imazato is there, kind of diagonal through all these neighborhoods, and all the neighborhoods here, or this neighborhood, this area is all a grid of streets. I'm going from one corner to the other corner. So there's 1,000 different ways you can route it. Not actually 1,000, but every time I go a different way. So I'm just look at cool things like this pillar. That's a cool looking pillar. Things like that. As I say, it's sunset here. Looks like it's going to be a very nice sunset, although my schedule, my plan today is not related to the sunset. Sunset's getting earlier and earlier. It's like 5:30 now and the sun's going down. So we're going to see some really fascinating stuff any second now. This is actually so nice just to be here where it's quiet and calm. I'm glad nothing's going on. Nobody's out. A few people are out. That's nice, but you know, I'm trying not to just talk about my job all the time on these vlogs. Today was another well, it's Thursday, so it's the end of a long week. Sort of end of a long week. Fridays are a little bit different at my job, and they're not quite as action-packed. So, the thing about this job is that it involves standing a lot. By the way, this is the kind of thing I was talking about. Water bottles. People have these water bottles, and they put water in them. I mean, like empty water bottles, or tea bottles, or whatever, and they leave them out. Apparently, it dissuades cats from coming around. I guess it works. These people have cactuses and stuff. This little garden. People don't have yards, as I've said here, but they do have whatever they can cram into a little space, a little garden there. And flowers like this and stuff. I forgot what I was about to say to you. What was it? I'm sure it was something fascinating. Oh, here we go. That's a garden. See, people are very serious about it sometimes. Looks like an actual plant store, but it's not. It's just somebody's house. So many of these people's way. So this is the vlog in which I get run over. Finally, I've been talking about it forever. A vending machine. What do they got in this vending machine? Tea, Pocari Sweat, water, bubble water, Monster energy drink. What is that? I've never had that. Dodecamine strong. I don't know what that is. Some peach stuff, fizzy stuff, I guess. That's what I like. The coffee. Black coffee. No nonsense. Just give me some black coffee. Well, whatever I was going to say, imagine that it was very exciting and interesting, 'cause I have no idea what it was. About being forgetful. When I go to the store in the morning before work to buy lunch, I sometimes buy these little packs of, it's like seaweed and carrots or tofu and something. Anyway, it's kind of typical food here. And they come in packs of 2, and I eat 1 at lunch. So yesterday I bought two different types of foods, and they each had 2 packs in them. So 4 total packs. I ate 2 of them, and the other 2, what I usually do is I put them in the refrigerator, and then I eat them the next day. See? That's why I have a job. It's that kind of intelligence. But anyway, I was going home yesterday in this similar area, and I was thinking, wait a minute. I didn't put them in the refrigerator because I always remember doing it, you know? And I was like, well, they're not in my bag now. What happened to them? What happened to that little tray, that little tub of sealed seaweed or the tub of sealed tofu? And I was like, you know what I did? I must have thrown it away. I put them aside when I was finishing lunch because I said I'll eat those tomorrow. And I must have thrown them away when I threw my lunch garbage away, you know? I was like, oh, great. So this morning on the way, I bought more, and I set myself a reminder on my phone. Remember about the refrigerator and stuff. Anyway, I got to work this morning. I looked in the refrigerator, and there they were. And I had put them, nobody else would do it. I had put them in there, and I was hoping that would kind of jog my memory. Having seen them, I was like, well, obviously I did it. I have no memory of it. Apparently I did that just on autopilot. And that was at 1 o'clock p.m. yesterday when I was sort of awake and focused. So that's the kind of stuff that this job does too. A really, really busy job. Hey, they got hats here. Okay, now that's not just a house. That's an actual shop, a house shop. How about this little alley? I'm not that much closer, am I? Another thing that happened the last couple of days, especially a couple of days ago, was I always feel when my blood sugar is low. Sometimes I'm a little surprised, but I can feel it coming on, and I check, and it certainly is low. There's usually no question about it. Yesterday, I was teaching a class, the last class of the day. I taught that. I hung around for a little bit after work, maybe 30 or 40 minutes, doing some computer work and paperwork and things like that. Then I walked to the station, got on a train, changed to another train, not this area, but a different place. And I was in the second train platform where I usually do vlogs and I'm standing around the platform talking about diabetes and stuff. It was that place. And I started thinking, I might be a little bit low. And so I checked, and it was 42, which is quite low. And I didn't really know. I knew then, that's why I checked. I felt a little bit low, but if you're 42, if I'm 42, that means I've probably been coming down for quite a while, for an hour or 2. But so focused and busy was I that I didn't notice, and it didn't impact my work or anything. Usually when I'm low, I start making crazy decisions, start acting silly, but I don't quite know it. And other people, it's not so crazy that it's dangerous, it's just crazy that, oh, this teacher seems a little manic today. Anyway, so I drank some juice there yesterday and wondered, is this a good thing? To be that low and not know it? I don't know if I want to be that busy at my work. Let's cut over here. I do have some ideas for vlogs coming up. It's all I have is the weekends and evenings like this, but I do want to do some traveling on trains, some kind of train-related vlogs and stuff. Let's go down here. I've never been down here. I've got some ideas. I'll have to plan something tonight for the weekend. I don't know if I'll get to it this weekend, but possibly. So we're coming up on the second Imazato. I think these are nice townhouses, this area here. I think like this house, all these houses on this street, these I believe these are single houses, and they could be 3-level apartments, like 3 apartments, 1, 2, 3. I believe they are actual full houses though. Pretty nice. This is considered a pretty nice house in Japan. There aren't big estates, well, there's somewhere, I'm sure there are, but generally there's just not much space here. So if you have a lot of money and you want a nice house, that's what you get. You're still crammed in somewhere, it's a bigger space, more floors. I once knew a couple that were both doctors here, two Japanese couple. I'm cutting through this. Who's gonna arrest me? There's no cops around here. Wait, what's that? Anyway, I knew this couple that were both doctors, and they had like a big, nice house, an old area, but a nice, like a new structure, and they had an elevator in their house. And I said, boss. They only had 2 floors, I think, 2, maybe 3. All right, we're getting into a thicker area, more thick with people, and I'm just going to be too embarrassed to talk, so I'm going to end this vlog here. So, thank you very much for watching my walk through this neighborhood. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I've tried several times. One time I forgot my SD card. One time I forgot my microphone. I was going to do this yesterday, and I was just too tired. Today, why not? It's good. It's a good day here in Osaka. It's October 1st, and the weather is lovely. So, I'm going to hold the camera while I go down to the station, but I'm not going to talk anymore. So please go here if you'd like to sign up to my newsletter to see these videos before they're published. I'll send you a newsletter each week, each couple weeks, a couple times a week. I'm still not good at saying that after all these months. Anyway, go sign up here to my newsletter, and I will see you next time.